Hello and welcome to VMS Smart Mud tutorial. VMS Smart Mud is pre-made modeling paste contained in a 200 ml jar. Paste has consistency of soft clay, dries rock solid but remains flexible and doesn't break like classic clay products. Contrary to generic clay products that are contained in cheap plastic bags that can't be resealed once open, VMS Smart Mud comes in a handy, reusable jar that will keep your product fresh for months to come. The paste is wet and our diorama base is dry. Therefore the paste needs to be rubbed into the surface for good adhesion. It's very easy to do. Generic modeling clay lacks wetting capacity and can easily separate from a board like this once dry. Smart Mud will hold as if it was superglued. Observe how the paste colors the board. It's a sign the surface was wetted well and the paste will hold. We spread the paste over the base evenly. Wet paste residue can be readily wiped away. Dried up stains are removed with acrylic thinner. To make high-definition imprints, we will employ VMS Universal Weathering Carrier, light type. We wet the tracks with universal weathering carrier so the paste can't easily stick to them. Now we press the model into the terrain. The terrain is easily shaped with fingers and the paste remains soft for many hours. You can make ruts, bomb craters, all kind of imprints, anything you like. Please observe how sharp and well-defined our track imprints are. That was fun. The terrain can now be left to dry for 48 hours. Drying time is affected by terrain thickness. The thicker the structure, the longer it takes for it to dry. Thin layers will be good after 24 hours or less. The base is dry. Let's remove these stains with VMS acrylic thinner. Let's work on the base so that all elements harmonize. we will employ VMS Pigment number 9 and Alkyd Binders Wet FX. Simply mix the two. When you mix the pigment with the binder as you go, like we do here, you are always getting fresh product. The process takes 2 to 3 minutes and beats fast aging, clump-ridden ready-made products hands down. Now simply paint over the base and model to enrich the color and make things harmonize. First layer will dry semi-gloss or matte. If you add a lot of pigments to the mix, it's normal and gives you flexibility. You can increase the gloss later, if necessary. "48 hours later, dry diorama base with 1 semi-gloss layer of pigment glaze. You can leave it like this, or go all out wet mud. Let's mix a darker shade of black earth using VMS Pigment number 7, and go full wet mud so you can see the difference between semi-gloss and gloss diorama base. Let's apply our wet glaze. Add extra binders on the fly to afford more sheen. Rule of thumb: more binder in the mix improves the sheen, more pigment dulls it down. You can't go wrong. If the surface dries too glossy or too matte, you can always correct it the next day. Next day the base is dry and the vehicle is harmonizing with the terrain. That's that. Hope you enjoyed it and see you next time.